Hey guys, we're here at the Lafayette Library. Got a handful of agents here. I'm going to be sharing with them more about how to build your online presence. So check it out.
In the world.
Tallest building in San Francisco?
Yes. Yeah. This is building 2-5.
Oh yeah. Look at that traffic on the other side.
Yeah, we're gonna do that on the way home.
No, we're not. I feel like I should give you a mic. You should come on the stage with me.
Yeah.
James is very well spoken in terms of what he says. He's got his ideas all very well organized.
But like if you tried to do the same things now when you were your second year in the business, like those things might not work, right? Like some things work for you because of where you are and your experience and your client base and your reputation. And so you're able to do different things at different points, right? And so the timing is actually really good, right? So I think that part of the story, right, is like, okay, you start your own brokerage and you did these things and that made sense for you because you had some capacity to do that, right? But it also allowed you to build your brand and your expertise through that. Then you made the transition to Sereno Group, and now you're able to kind of drop some of those verticals that were performing, but really funnel that into the one, and then that kind of catapulted you to the next level too.
Yeah. So it is. I mean, I've been super blessed in terms of timing. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? To say, oh, you hear my story and do exactly the steps that I did, and you have the same results. No, everyone has their own way, but for me, it was all different seasons of things, right?
Right. I mean, you're lucky, without a doubt, but you also like work so hard, right? And I think any successful entrepreneur has some of both, right? You have grit and you hustle when you have to.
He's such a good speaker. I tell you, man.
But you also take advantage or you realize when there's something beneficial for you and you can seize it.
Yeah.
Right?
Head over?
That's the takeaway. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you here for the real estate talk? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Mona.
Mona, hi. Oh, hey man. Can I help you out?
I got it.
Yeah. Hey.
How's the trip?
Good. Good. I wonder if I might call it audible. Maybe just do the Yelp thing that I did in the... I got in trouble last time for this. Hey Sean, you gonna start soon? We're gonna go through this quick shout out front.
We're good.
Okay.
People are dragging.
Okay. Right here?
Go for it.
Hey guys, so we're here at the Lafayette Library and I'm gonna be speaking.
Do like a quick little Sean dance.
Okay.
I'll do the Alex intro.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go in the audience.
Okay. All right, cool. Did you have the second mic? Awesome.
Boom.
Cool.
It's ready to rock.
All set.
Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm stoked to have Alex up here. Alex and I work together on the Peninsula. He's my rock climbing partner, my friend. We work together, and what he's doing is something that I don't think it's even what's coming. It's what it should have been. What I love about social media, about your online presence, I didn't dress up today because this is me, right? So you get to be you. We don't have to. You can be in business and not be a business person. All that being said, Alex Wang.
Great. You guys, I want to give Sean a round of applause for setting this up. Thanks, Sean. And so I was walking around. I was like that guy that's like walking around like this, taking snaps every left and right. And I got written up in the one of those magazines in San Francisco saying this very forward-thinking agent, old real estate agent, is using Snapchat. And so, but I really understood what he was saying because I've always wanted to journal my life. I have probably 7 or 8 different journals in which I've written the first 2-3 pages and the rest is blank because I just don't have time to do it. And so that video, that Snapchat was a perfect opportunity for me to document who I was. But I got busy. I got super busy, obviously selling real estate. And so I ended up taking the next step and I hired someone to follow me all day long. And so that's my If you guys follow Gary Vee, that's D-Rock, that's Jason over there. But that helps release me from having to kind of think about all the the snapping or whatever it may be, and just focus really on just doing me. Has anyone seen any of my videos? Awesome. Well, that's great. Extremely humbling too. But I think that having a content creation strategy behind what you're doing, whether it be on Facebook or even if you're I mean, who farms here? There's got to be some people farm, right? So what are you sending every single month, right? You must have a plan of, this year we're going to say what we sold. This next month we're going to talk about the, Easter Sunday or something like that. But there must be a process, right? And so video and Facebook and social media is no different. It's the exact same thing, but you got to have a plan behind it. I think once a day would be okay. I think it depends upon your content. We're a release schedule of once a week, right? Pretty much, but we release a video once a week, right? Please guys, stop posting your listings and saying, hey, I'm at my open house, come visit me 1:30, 4:30 this Saturday. Nobody cares. And you're gonna alienate the rest of the audience that doesn't care about it, right? If you specifically have Facebook lists, so in your Facebook, you can create these lists. And I have lists of past clients lists, possible potential clients, MLS agents, non-MLS agents. And so I can actually select those lists, and now my news feed, my Facebook feed is exactly what I want to see. So for example, your past clients. I go in past clients, look at my past clients list, that's an entire feed of past clients. Now I can start liking everything. Honestly, I don't care what you guys ate for lunch, but I do care about what my clients ate for lunch. And that's engagement where you're segmenting it off versus blasting the entire Facebook world, because that's really when people are gonna start unfriending you, unfollowing you because it's just too much. I think everyone just depends. It depends on what you're posting, right? And does it bring value? What kind of posts create the most engagement? So if it's just organic engagement, you can simply ask a question like, what age did you buy your first house? And don't everybody go back and do this right away, because then all your feeds are it's not good. Just, you have to be thoughtful about what you're posting. But when you put money behind it, it's amazing how much more engagement you get. And so at first was not a big Facebook advertiser. I was very against it. I didn't want to spend any money. But once you start spending money, it's like an unlock to a game. Like suddenly everyone sees my posts. I'm walking at church and I got someone saying, hey Alex, I love that video they just released. And suddenly I felt like I was like a mini celebrity in my community. Obviously here nobody knows who I am, but I don't really care. But in my community, and it's so easy for each one of you guys to do the same thing in yours, right? And not just like Walnut Creek or Lafayette, but I'm talking about like the sub-community, like the ones that only we know about, that the other people don't know about. And that's huge and super easy to do, right? I feel like Facebook and Instagram is like the Yelp back in 2006 right now. Every audience for every channel is different, right? And so the snappers on the Instagram and then the Facebook, the age group is different, the visibility is different. Ultimately, if you're trying to decide on what to do, I just say just do it all. Just do it first and then kind of make adjustments and, call changes as it goes. I'm gonna say from the very beginning that if you're gonna hire me to be a real estate agent, I want to do such a good job for you that you're going to tell your friends, family members, coworkers, everyone. You're going to share your experience working with me online. And so I really want to be in your real estate life forever. And that's true. I really do. And so if I think that we're a good fit and they think I'm a good fit, then great. And then throughout the entire transaction from the beginning all the way to the end, and even afterwards, I'm always gently reminding them. It's getting bigger though. It used to be just, hey, can you review me on Yelp? Now it's like, can you review me on Yelp, and Zillow, and Google, and Facebook? Be nice about it, and try to make them so amazed by what you do that they'll be willing to review on 17 sites if they have to.
Use a lot with your posts?
For which platform?
Let's go with Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Facebook, the hashtag process isn't as fine-tuned as Instagram. Instagram is super hashtag happy. And then I'm so used to hashtagging on Instagram all the time, like I'm in my car, hashtagging away. And then the other day I sent out a tweet, and I have a client who's a VC, and I sent out a tweet on Twitter, and it had like 7 hashtags. He responded back, and he's a big influencer, big guy, big deal up in Seattle. And he goes, Alex, less hashtags. Okay, I get it. So it depends upon the platform. Now with the videos that we've been pushing out now, every day I've got a new subscriber, new comments. I'm doing this all myself, right? And so it's almost like crack, right? I'm super into that what is it, serotonin or whatever the receptor that comes in whenever someone comments and likes something. And so I'm there and I'm addicted. Manage it on your own is great because of the authenticity behind it. And I don't think it's worth it just give it to someone to post just random news articles that you haven't even vetted. And I did this before actually, so I know. I hired someone to do it, and then I'm playing basketball. I play basketball Sunday nights with a bunch of guys. And then I'm playing ball, and then my friend goes, "Hey, I love that shark post that you put on Facebook." I'm like, what? Head of Stanford pediatrician. I told him in the beginning when I listed the house, and I said that, I don't do newspaper advertising, but I do all this. And he was like, okay. Then 2 weeks later, when the property's on the market, he sat me down and said, "Alex, you know what? I see all your competitors, we have all these newspaper ads, right? And even people within your company and that the Sereno Group are having newspaper ads. I want a newspaper ad as well." And by the time that it hit the newspaper, I had already sold the house, right? I consider sometimes spending the money, but I just can't stomach to spend $1,700 for a full page ad when I can spend $500 and get a lot more engagement, a lot more connection with people online. Yeah. I mean, people when they call me, when I meet with them, they're pre-sold. They already have hired me mentally in their mind, right? Where else are you gonna accelerate that trust process? Not by sending a postcard, right? Not by sending 17 postcards. Yeah, I mean, video, I think it depends upon what video is, right? If you're doing bomb messaging to other people, that's one thing, but you've got everything in your hand right there. That's the vlog. I mean, if you go on YouTube and see people, that's simply just a phone. There's some basic editing software, and you can suddenly start releasing your vlogs if that's what you want to do. There's so many different ways to do video. It just depends upon what you want to do first. But it's all there in your hand. All right? Have no more questions?
Good. So simple, right?
Yeah. So guys, my Instagram is Real Alex Wang. Follow me, DM me, send me a message, or you can find me on Facebook. And I'm fairly fast at responding when I'm not with my family. So thank you guys. Yeah. All right, so it's a wrap. We're all done here at Lafayette. Thank you, Sean, for inviting me.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
It's a great event.
Yeah, it was great. Everyone learned a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be doing another one.
Yeah, great questions, and so, yeah, look forward to the next one.
For sure.